Buckle down, folks. Playoff are here. Chicago Bears taking on the winner of the Falcons and Cowboys here in the Front Yard Conference Divisional Round after the wild card is played out here in a second. And before I get too far, I wanted to show you guys the league leader for the season, Billie Jean Blackwood, number 5, the league leaders all together, who is 5th in completions percentage. Definitely going to be first in attempts. That is too many attempts. That is a ton. We didn't run very well. We didn't have too much of a run game. Completions, TDs, and 2nd in picks. But you'd expect, though, with the number of attempts we've had and our 100% QB rating. Most amount of yards as well, but don't have the speed, so not going to be getting too many long plays. Sidney Weber is 1st in receptions. Ahmed 4th, Jorge 5th. So all my primary receivers. 1st in receiving yards, and after that, 1st in TDs with 34. So she had a breakout year. Nobody's going to be in rushing, but except for touchdowns, somehow Sidney Weber beats the pack, getting 1st place in rushing yards as well. Fumbles, we'll check this out. Kicking, nothing there for us other than a 50-yard long for Angelo DeVecchio. I don't remember that one. All right. And our average distance punt was 43 yards. That's not bad. Kick returns, nothing brewing for us there either. And punt returns, oh my goodness. This league has an aversion to returning punts. Only the Arizona Cardinals, and I think that's because I punted to them. Yards, 65. 1st for Ahmed Khan. Sidney Weber, average run of 8. That's not even bad in real life. Our long was 13. That's pretty sad. No TDs. Plenty of return fumbles. And tackles, Sidney Weber is just all over the field, getting 91 tackles. Tackles for loss, nothing there. Interceptions, Ahmed Khan leading the way, along with Jorge and Sidney Weber, my trifecta of players. And no picks returned for touchdowns. Ronnie Dobbs, I tell you, all season he'd be recovering fumbles. He's 5th there, and we're back to that. So total yardage gain, we are 4th. Passing yardage 1st, rushing as you'd expect to know. And yes, there's no way we're 1st rushing yards points scored. That is ridiculous. This league needs to amp up their offensive output. 16 picks, pretty good for us. Fumbles, not so much. We don't hit too hard. Punt returns, 124 yards for us. That's pretty sad that that's 1st. But without further ado, let's get going with the actual game. So, Cowboys and Saints. Oh, what a beatdown of the Cardinals. 54-6 in the 1st round. Those are two pretty close games. 25 points. That's an odd score to have. So we'll be facing the Cowboys, a team that I don't like very much in real life. Sorry, just is the way I am. And so we'll hopefully take down the Cowboys, who finished the year off first. No. They were a wild card team, looks like, at 9-5. So, behind the awesome Washington Redskins.
It's the first game of the...
All right. Here we are in a rainy Metro Civic Playgrounds in what would normally be early January. So it must be pretty warm here in the Chicagoland area for us to be getting rain. I don't know why this is acting up slowly on me.
It looks like
just being dramatic, I guess, for the playoffs or something's going slow. So, yeah, I guess that's all I can assume. And he's ahead, 31-yard line. Where are you going? Yeah, he'd be all sad. So we're going to dump this one off to Jorge. He's in the open. Where are you running out of bounds for, fool? You see that puddle there? I want you in that puddle. If we don't get a 1st down, you're getting that puddle in the face. All right, we got to get a 1st here. Go with the old standby. We'll go to Sidney Weber. That area is going to work. She's wide open, but she cannot hang on to it. So I could punt it away or I could go for it because I'm that risky son of a mother with my offense. She catches it this time. That's what you get, Cowboys. Cowgirls.
Hey, how about that?
So that's a 1st down for us. And my game's a little glitchy slow right now. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe that I'm uploading a video to YouTube right now. That's a big game for Sidney Weber. Sniffing the good game out of her. And we're going to try a running play. Because apparently, according to the season statistics, we are a good running team. At least in scoring. So I'm just going to dump. Oh, that was my bad. Slipped a little bit, Billie Jean. You know what you're doing. I don't. So big third down play here.
Fade to the corner.
And he catches that. Not in bounds, but he does catch it, which is not supposed to happen in this game. Billie Jean Blackwood could rush it in for the 6. She does. Billie Jean Blackwood, is that her first rushing touchdown of the season? What an apt time to pull it out. Billie Jean Blackwood runs it in for a touchdown. After our long, laborious drive, we actually do score. We're going to check out their rush. That's not too great, and that allows us to knock that one through. So we got a 7-0 lead here to start off the divisional round of the playoffs. Not too concerned about this round. Once you get to the Cereal Bowl, the game starts moving so quickly. Billie Jean Blackwood, impact player here in the first game of the playoffs for us. Getting a rushing touchdown, throwing touchdown, passing touchdown, and a fumble forced. Jorge Garcia doing what he does best, catching it for 6. Oh my gosh. And that one is no good. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us in the case there. Get off the pickles. Where you at, Pickles? Roddy Dobbs, can he force another fumble? Yes! We force another fumble! Ahmed Khan, big time hits. And I can promise you this. I'm not on no cough drop. Billie Jean Blackwood's a little tuckered out. She stumbles, she bumbles, she rumbles. 6 points. Billie Jean Blackwood. 11 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns though, quad an average. Touchdown for every 5. The stuttering, I'm not even going to kick it. That stuttering is pissing me off. Messing me up here. I know it's because I'm uploading a video to YouTube. I know it is. And is it lucky for us again? No, third time is not a charm. No, it's not. We go with the obscure score of 19. I love the obscure scores. Oh, you did. Oh, you really? The immaculate reception 2.0 there. Hitting frickin' Ahmed Khan's foot, bouncing to Pickles. Make the tackle, Sidney Weber, huge hit. 93rd tackle on the season. Enough said. Oh, get past that. Deborah, where are you going? Everybody loves Raymond? Yeah, that's what I thought. Jump up for that. Don't fumble it. Don't Kyle Williams me. And Kyle Williams, going back to the Niners, losing that game, partially, pretty much totally, not totally, but yes, definitely a major part of their loss was due to Kyle Williams' fumbles. I feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him as bad for him as Billy Cundiff, but I like his articulate nature. I don't know if you could say nature about that. That was a stupid pass. I was just trying to throw it away. It's just he's more articulate than a normal football player. Yes, his dad is the general manager of the Chicago White Sox. I hear a lot about him living here in Chicago, Chicagoland area. You know, but that is a nice catch. But what was I going to say? Yeah, he's a lot more articulate than your typical athlete. And I thought he had a pick there, which is cool to see. Another weird part of that story is that Billy Cundiff, and that is an idiotic play he's making. Where are you kicking that? Nathan Basher, me. Ronnie Dobbs a little bit quicker right now, so I'm going to let Ronnie take the ball, gets it out to the 21. But Billy Cundiff and Kyle Williams live in the same neighborhood in Scottsdale, Arizona. That's ridiculous. They both live in the same neighborhood. What about that Super Bowl party? I'll be awfully quiet there on whatever neighborhood they live in. But I feel bad for both of them, especially Cundiff. So much pressure on him from, I don't know, Ray Lewis is a really competitive guy. I would just be scared of him, just purely scared. I don't know if I would get threats from him. I would just be scared regardless if we got threats from him or not after missing that. And that is not going well for us. Jeremiah, ouch. So this will probably be the last play of this first half. Pickles back to receive, and Ronnie takes him down. Ronnie Dobbs with the big special team hits here. He's got great endurance on special teams because he doesn't participate in the offensive action unless I pull him in to do some late half work. But we got 25 points to start this game off, first half, and we're pretty planning on going to commanding victory here in the divisional round of the playoffs. We don't get a plaque yet or a trophy. We're going to have to wait for the conference championship for that. Good old Buckethead, or it's the Sprinkler now. It was the Buckethead in the original backyard football. Oh, Sidney Weber could not hold on. I tried to leap out for that. Dive ahead. Blitzing her. Screen pass don't work. What are you trying, Maud? What kind of name is that? It's so out of style. So passe. And that is a big catch by Omar. Omar's not a bad receiver across the middle at least, but that's not going to get them very far. They needed a full 20 yards. So Ronnie Dobbs is back for that, and Ahmed takes a risky go at that ball, receives it thankfully. I'm just going to rush on you all day. Billie Jean Black with the QB bootleg. Yeah, darn right. George, you're slow. Somehow you almost got the sack on me. Jorge's open. And he's heading down the sidelines. A hair away from the end zone. So I'm going to try to hook up Ahmed. No! Picked at the entrance of the end zone. I tried to spread the wealth. I got too greedy. Actually, that would be too communist. I need to not spread the wealth. I need to be capitalist. Americana. Alright, so Jorge gets it back for me. They were trying to capitalize my imbecility, if that's a word. And Sidney Weber's there to make a big play for me, so I'm going to take the sure thing, get a reception, and try to hit Sidney across the middle if I can. I can! Risky pass again, but beautiful toss by Billie Jean Blackwood. She's got a stud game today. And we'll knock in .32 here. As she sneaks it over the crossbar. Dear me. It's already run out of juice. Where's your off-season conditioning, Angela Vecchio? And you got to make that fumble recovery all season long. You be my stud on the special teams recovering fumbles. There you're standing on the ball. Literally on the ball. And no, that's some late play shenanigans. Not allowed here. Nuh-uh. And Jorge picks it off. Leaping above the opposition, making the pick. So to go Daryl bomb action here, and I'm going to have to throw that one away. That is just a mob of humanity right there. You don't want to mess with mobs of humanity. And I'm not going to hit. Oh, and I do hit Jorge. Just a big head and a big open field. You're going to find him. So I try to hit Ahmed. Take a risk again, but I'm willing to take risks with this huge lead. We're just going to have fun here. Eventually get the victory. And that was a terrible pass, but I was trying to get it away. I'm just being stupid right now. Just plain stupid. And we lead Sidney Weber, floating into the end zone, carrying the ball like it was a loaf of bread. No one cares because she's got 168.
3 is my lucky number.
It's the magic number. And that's knocked through. Another PAT for Angela Vecchio. One of her better days kicking those PATs. Speaking of that 50-yard field goal, where the heck did that come from? I do not remember a 50-yard field goal. It must have been one heck of a sunny day. No, not the announcer, a sunny day. Not rainy or snowy, because you're not going to be knocking those one very far. Speaking of long field goals. And what a leaping grab by Sidney Weber. Speaking of long field goals, Backyard Football 2006. You want to see some long field goals, get the cheat or unlock the banana slug football. You can launch field goals like 70 yards. I mean, it's fun as heck. Not quite as far with the cheese wedge, but definitely the banana slug, and he is short. Also, NFL Blitz 2000, you get the cheat code super field goals. You can launch a field goal from the other end zone. I mean, you need a field goal late in the game, just hit up that cheat. You got it anytime you want. It's fun as heck. And Sidney Weber going through the temple for the catch. She's like 5 yards in the end zone with the ball in her hand, and somehow that's not a touchdown. Answer me that. And that is a big touchdown. That's got written all over it. Look at that huge ball. Where's the ground screw? So 46 points. Trying to go for this 46-point shutout here. Doink. Not enough juice in that leg. I can see her working at like an ice cream parlor or something like that. That's kind of what I see. I don't know. Just me. Family ice cream parlor or something like that. And you better not be scoring a TD here. Oh, no, you don't. Immaculate reception. Not happening this time. And Billie Jean Blackwood, I'm going to roll out. And I was going to hit Jeremiah with the pass, but he got covered quickly, so I'm just going to drop it off to him now. And he's going to fumble, so we're going to dive ahead. And this will be the final play of the game against the Dallas Cowboys, who didn't come out with too strong of a showing. And how did he make that catch? Melvin.
It's over.
So 45-0 drubbing, 386 yards to 44, 418 to 46 total, 8 turnovers to the Cowboys. Get out of the playoffs. You don't deserve it. Enough said. So we got the Steelers and the Fishes going head-to-head, and I always like to face NFL teams instead of the backyard teams. So hopefully that Steelers win, and hopefully I win here against the Redskins as we go and play them at the Metro Civic Playgrounds for our final game of the season there. Last round, Steelers drubbed the #1 seed Browns, which is surprising. And the T-Bows got taken out by the Fishes. So see you guys then in the conference championship in the Front Yard Conference. See you guys for that playoff game.